So the flower of life, number 29, reducing to 11. Someone may be feeling as if they've lost their inspiration or not feeling the drive to inspire. Are you not seeing your dreams clearly? Are you not as active in the astral, in the dream state? These are the things I'm picking up on, okay? This could be someone you're connected to that's experiencing this energy. Feeling as though you're not seeing something clearly, or you don't have access to something, or you're not able to feel into a situation. There is the energy also of a gift bearer, someone coming in bearing gifts, because I do feel as if there is someone who's coming out of isolation. I also feel like many of you could be dealing with a Aquarius of significance, air sign energy coming through in a meditative session in the pre-shuffle. I do feel this energy of a truth being revealed, some sort of clarity, justice, something about someone's son, something about preserving the bloodline, an heir, something of that nature. Doing something different than the way that your father did it. Okay, so that's the energy. We're going to go ahead and get into this message. Sagittarius placements, this is a reading for you. This could be your energy. This could be the energy of someone you're connected to, or the circumstance. This reading may play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. This is a timeless reading. It's also very general, so take what resonates only, let the rest go. Understand that this is not a gender specific message, and that time and energy are fluid. All knowing source, divine spirit, archangels, guides, ancestors, ascended masters, Sophia and above, my higher self, my galactic team with the highest light and resonance to our race, to our family. Allow me to be the clear channel. Show me clearly what I need to see for Sagittarius placements. Allow me to bring forth truthful, clear, and precise message as I tap into the energy of the collective or anyone drawn to this message, and bring forth the most healing and the most important messages for those who need them the most. Thank you so much. And we're going to go ahead and just see what the divine guidance is for this particular message. I hope everyone's doing well. The sun is in Taurus and the moon is in Capricorn as we speak. And to all my December warriors, welcome back. To any new viewers, welcome to my channel. You're also welcome here, okay? Today you are going to be tapping in and getting clarity in terms of your own intuition through your Sagittarius placements, okay? We all have Sagittarius in our charts somewhere. Thank you for tuning in to you. Thank you for being here. And let's get some divine guidance. What's the divine guidance? The divine guidance here is number 35, the pentagram. Okay? Harmony, protection, and idealism. Harmony, protection, and idealism. I do feel like someone may feel trapped, maybe kind of feeling like they're moving through the fog, or moving through the deep end of a pool. You know, it's just like when you're in a pool, you can only go but so fast. And you feel this kind of resistance. But at any rate, number 35 reduces to 8. 8 could be of significance to someone here. Idealism, harmony, protection. Let's get the message for you. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Andromedans, which is number 4. And again, 4s are protection. Okay, angelic guidance, contracts of significance, the last reading I did, and I'm not one that's really big on like romance readings or love readings. If love comes through in a reading, if significant twin flame energy comes through, I'm going to speak on it. And that was the last reading. Okay, so there could be something about a contract coming into your energy. Fours are contracts, fours are stability, fours are protection. Okay, something to do with the home, could be a Cancer of significance, the fourth house. 35, reducing the 8 is the 8th house as well, Scorpio. The 8th month is Virgo, Leo. The 4th month is Taurus. I don't know why I just drew a blank there. The 4th month is Aries, Taurus. So those signs could be of significance here. Okay, but the Andromedans are coming through. Some of you may be Andromedan star seeds. You may have Andromedan star family. Many of you have a combination of Andromedan and other star systems as well. Autonomy, free will, and manifestation. And fours are definitely about manifestation as well. Okay, we did get the energy of the bearer of gifts. There could be something here about something being handed to you or bestowed upon you by your star family, something that's already in your contract, just as you were about to feel uninspired or to drop something or to give up possibly or transition into something new. There is something here about, hold up, wait, you fulfilled your part and this is still part of your karma or dharma. Okay, so let's get the divine guidance here. Number 35 reduces to 8, the pentagram, and the pentagram is 5 sides, so 5 of significant as well. Okay. The pentagram contains layers of meanings. The ancient Greeks, Babylonians, Kabbalists, Freemasons, and pagans all used the pentagram as a symbol of duality. Today's neo-pagan Wiccans typically use the pentagram star shape inside a protective circle to represent the 4 elements of life and the other spirit elements, with the most important top-pointed arrow of the star being the spirit because it esoterically links life and directs all the other elements. Pythagoras ascribed the divine proportions of the pentagram to fractal equally, eternally, in the golden section, 1 plus the sum of itself. Pythagoreans associate the pentagram symbol with health and well-being of the human body. The inverted pentagram alone is usually a reference to the Baphomet and a sigil for post-Christian Satanism. The ancient Chinese assigned the pentagram to explain Wu Xing, the earth, metal, water, wood. Excuse me, guys. And fire transitions are moments or different phases of energy and phenomena. The card meanings: natural elements of life, harmony, protection, good health, perfection, idealism, satisfaction, safety, and security. I feel when in balance, or if there is someone who is in this energy, like I said, that's not seeing something clearly or feeling off. Maybe there's someone that's working with energy to keep you that way, to keep you in that set of feelings, or to give up on something before, again, the Andromedans or whatever part of your soul contract here this lifetime is meant for you to receive, right? These gifts that are destined to be bared or born unto you. There's someone who may be putting someone or something on a pedestal, someone who's been worshiping the wrong things, someone who's enveloped in materialism, someone who's unprotected, that's not protected at all, someone that's insecure. Okay, so these are the themes here. I do feel like you are very much protected, with a very strong will. Someone in the energy is envious of your free will or what's coming for you. I feel like you are very enveloped in your autonomy at this time, and you're seeing something very, very clearly. And if you have been in a space where you haven't, you're about to, okay? Because if there was any foul play or anyone in the energy that has been trying to throw the energy off, that energy is not protected. Someone here is breaking a generational curse. They're not doing something the way that their father did it. They're breaking tradition. They're breaking tradition, okay? And that's how we're going to leave that. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what's going on in the energy. Show me clearly what I need to see for Sagittarius placements. What is the truth that's in the cards? We have elusive. If someone's being elusive about the truth, the card that's being shown is the Ace of Swords. So again, someone sees something very clearly. Something is being transmuted. Ace of Swords is a victory. It's moving through chaos. It's a divine blessing of sight, a divine blessing of a clear answer, clarity. Discernment. What else? The fifth dimension. I feel as though there's been a very big push by, and it could be very collective, to a wave, right, has hit the collective. There's something very interesting happening in the spiritual community at this time. And there's been like a wave of thickness, of denseness that the starseeds and the white light workers and the chosen ones have pushed through. It's like there was a attempt at glamour, an attempt at stifling the inspiration. And again, for many of you, this could represent anything, in your journey, whether it's something to do with your family or work or a big move or some sort of change or shift or something that you are releasing or letting go of. There has been a cloud placed over that. Many of you, it's just your ascension. But your willpower is so strong. Your bloodline is so powerful. And you've done so much work to heal your bloodline that you're protected. Again, despite the attempts at creating illusions on your path, you are very discerning and you are not willing to do something the traditional way. That is the key. Okay? Your autonomy and your free will is why this manifestation is coming in, and this manifestation could represent anything for you. Okay? But throat chakra stuff has been happening all week, so bear with me. And it's like there's a clear picture about this space you're entering into, right? Like I said, when you start the reading, not seeing something clearly, not seeing the path clearly, not getting messages clear, or this is what that attempt has been about at keeping the collective from seeing something, or having this veil of glamour at the last lap of whatever this last lap represents for you. Okay? Ace of Swords, this elusive card. and the fifth dimension. And then what's the final card? Wow. It's the fated connection, right? This fated connection keeps coming through. You guys saw me shuffle the cards. They were shuffled off camera as well. And then we have fated connection, spirit of connections, fated meeting, soulmate, and divine counterpart. And below that, we have regret. All right? So there's someone in your energy that's in regret, right? Like I said, maybe they couldn't see something. Maybe they are unprotected by a group that they were working with to try and separate you from yourself, from your divine path, from a twin flame. Someone has lost their rank. Someone has fell from grace. Someone lost an opportunity here to work with you, to be with you, to get it right. Okay? On the bottom of the deck, we have projections, right? That's what I said. This dark wave over the collective, or over your situation, or whatever it is that you've been focused on. Someone's been projecting their failure, their regrets onto the collective as one last ditch final chance at clouding your path, your ascension, making you feel like you're not brave, like you're not relevant. Just projections. And many of you can see through it. Okay. Let's clarify. Wheel of Fortune. Good karma, good dharma, cycles, movement, vision, travel, an ending, a beginning. Seeing all the sides of the wheel. All the sides of existence. 10. Completion. feel that there's something that's about to change. Something the air feels forever changed. Something the air feels permanent. But we all know that there's nothing that's permanent. Just changed. Something's changed forever, and it will continue to change. The only constant is change. But there's a big, big, big change. And the permanence is that it will never, ever go back to before. What's elusive with the Ace of Swords? What's this clarity? What is this ability to see through the chaos or the cut through the chaos? What's this elusive energy about? The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Hope. Something just feels like it's been a long time. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Hope, it is Earth. So the Knights are messengers and communication. Hope brought Jason of unrestrained soul and the Argonauts to the Golden Fleece through many adventures and a dangerous travel. Yeah, it's been a long journey, and it hasn't been easy, but someone has made it through the chaos or through the storm. The Ace of Swords is the victory assured. I feel like there's a ticket. There's some type of ticket, okay, that you're receiving with this Knight of Swords energy. This ticket could represent an opportunity. Because the Knight of Hope, Knight of Swords, is like in the upright. It's like prudence. And diligence. And calculated risks. So there's something here with this Knight of Pentacles. Could be a Virgo, could be an earth sign. It's about playing something smart, taking the course. Although the course is tricky, you were prepared, you studied the course. But you're getting this ticket. You're getting this ticket that gets you through. Something was worth it in the end. Yeah, the Emperor is on the bottom of the deck under the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Hope. So this could have something to do with a divine masculine coming out of some sort of chaos. A divine masculine coming out of some sort of chaos here with the Knight of Hope, the messenger, the movement, playing the cards just right, getting the ticket to take the flight. We had the Wheel of Fortune, so that little rhyme came out perfectly because the wheel is moving. This could be a divine masculine of significance. It doesn't have to be. This could be an Aries, masculine energy, male or female. This could be the head of a company, the head of a family. But with this Emperor coming out underneath of this Knight of Pentacles with this elusive card, that ace there always makes me think of like, okay, someone played their cards right. Someone played the player, because the Ace of Swords is clarity. Okay, it's truth. So this Emperor energy here is supporting this truth, or this Emperor is handing someone the ticket, or this Emperor is coming back with this ticket, with this truth, with this clarity. This Emperor could be you moving towards someone else, or someone could be coming towards this Emperor energy, a partnership, someone who's in leadership, someone who has access, someone who takes risks. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's calculated. Like I said, this is the one to work with. This is the one that gets you in the door. Cardinal points, beginnings, completions, results. Someone that speaks a fiery word. Interesting. Okay. All right. So this Knight of Pentacles with this message, this movement, getting something done, a work order, making all the right moves with the right key players, get you this ticket in the door. Okay, someone has a ticket through the door here. Someone is coming to bring news that they're in their power and they have the key. That they're in their power and they're ready to present this key, or you're ready to present this key. Okay, what's the fifth dimension? What's the fifth dimension here? The Magician. Wow. Yeah. There's a lifting of this projection, right? This veil, or this final attempt at keeping someone asleep, or swiping away all of the motivation and inspiration of the collective. If we bring it on down, your manifestations, okay? Your birthright, or something that has been as part of your contract, or something that, it could be very spiritual, or it could be something that I'm tapping into in terms of your work, or a connection of some sort, or what it is that you are supposed to be doing. I feel like for you, something has never been more clear, even in a period of nothingness. To clarify the fifth dimension, we have the Magician. Okay? As above, so below, as within, so without. The Magician here is about skill, is about ability, It's mercurial energy. It's the mind. So nothing is affecting where you're going. Nothing can affect your ascension, or where your next opportunities lie. For some of you, this is very spiritual. For many of you, this could be about the next part of your journey, what you've been manifesting to get you to that next level. With the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, I feel like this is very spiritual, but this could also represent career, connections, okay? How you manifest, or what you receive from what you put out. The 8 energy, the 4 energy is, again, contracts, what you're building, what you invest in. So clarifying this 5th dimension energy here with the Magician, number 1, where there may have been a denseness, there's something that's opening up, right? Like I said, there is something that is changing forever. It's constantly changing, but this particular shift, it's the biggest change that you've experienced in a long time. And it's taking you into the recesses of your soul. And there's something that is reflecting back in the mirror, in your eyes. It's bringing unity. And it could be something that connects with your spiritual path. Some of you could be readers or spiritualists, as you can see here. You are tapping into deeper layers of the Akashic records and your spiritual path, and something is taking you higher. If you felt like you can't see, or you're not connecting in the astral as typical, it's because you're about to go deeper and higher. Okay? Deeper and higher. Where nothing can stop you, because you'll be all the way up. Under the Magician, we have the Hanged Man. Okay? With the Mercury energy and the Magician, Virgo, of course, Gemini, but Virgo is the South Node right now, and then we have Pisces is our North Node. So you're in your North Node. You're following your North Node, you can't be stopped. Your spiritual path here is opening up. Okay, with the Hanged Man here, there has been a suspension. There may feel like there is some sort of endless hanging that's taking place right now. Things may not be being revealed to you in ways of norm. That's because everything is shifting. You're being shown to yourself, or something's being reflected back to you that reflects your highest ideals, your highest version of yourself. But to get there, there may have been a period of nothingness or a period of everything, nothing and everything, right? It's very paradoxical. But through that, through the hangman, is where you see so much that you lose an eye, or you search for things you wish you never found. But in the end, you're never the same and you can't go back. Okay? You're never the same and you can't go back. I really feel like this could be a struggle between straddling the realms and your 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 fifth dimensional path, your highest version, and this odd place we're in right now in the third dimension. Okay? Something must be sacrificed. Eternity, endless understanding appears while hanging inverted gallows. Chase, he chose trial, failures, and falls, and flying. So, the fifth dimension there's something that's very protected here. The 12 energy. Something is beginning again. Something is manifesting in a new way, forever changed. Under the hangman, we have the page of pentacles. The page of hope is just a fresh start. There's something that comes in when you receive this ticket. For many of you, this could be just starting a new job or getting a new opportunity, getting chosen to represent something, someone, some aspect, a bump up, a new venture, a different way of doing something. But you're seeing into the eyes of the dragon. There is something new starting here in a fresh new way. Page of Pentacles under the hangman and the magician in the fifth dimension is a wheel within a wheel. It's being in a cabin of a spacecraft with all the lights blasting and blinking green, saying, "Press me. Press me, press me, press me, press me." So many choices. But what will be the outcome? But this page of hope is a fresh start. It's learning something. It's excitement to learn. to build okay. What's the spirit of the connection? What's the spirit of the connection? 8 of Wands. Wow. So something is coming in really, really fast here. I've been saying that. 8 of Wands, Mercury and Sag. The spirit of the connection, so the fated meeting, the soulmate, the divine counterpart, clarified by the 8 of jealousy. It's like the 8 of Wands in this deck. So the 8 of Wands coming out to speak of being prepared, being on your toes, getting hit by Cupid's arrow. Something is pushing you into movement. These are downloads. These are light codes. This is communication and something coming towards you quickly. Being open to something that is designed to push you out of a contract, into a contract. Being prepared when an opportunity comes breeds success. So again, communication of any kind, movement of any kind. Check your emails, check your data, check your text messages, your mail. Something's coming priority, something's coming today, 2 days, or today. Like, and it could have a lot to do, again, with an important connection. Okay? This is like the Lovers. So it could be an important connection. It could be a past life connection. It could be a twin flame. It could be a soulmate. It could be something that is coming together quickly, that is in alignment with your values and your path. Okay? There is some being that is so jealous of your fate. They can't stop fate. Jealousy is so bad where it strikes that there is no cure for it. If it grows too much, it is lethal. That's why you have this protection here with the pentagram. What's underneath this 8 of Wands? We have the Ace of Wands. Wow. Nothing is stopping this. What's fated for you? Okay? The 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this is quick movement. This is your divine path and purpose. This is something that is moving. It's a divine blessing of movement, of fire, of creativity. The end of delays, inspiration. So again, that heavy blankness, nothingness has turned into everything, from nothing to everything. So this Ace of Wands is just speaking of, like, if you felt like you had lost something, it was just projections, it was just an illusion. This is a return of everything, right? Of inspiration, of full blasted love and connectivity, right? With your star family or with the guides and the beings that support you. Wow. And I can't make it up. There's the Lovers here. Okay. So there's some sort of harmony, right? And balance, what did we say with the divine guidance? Harmony and balance. Okay. Something has always been protected. And you have always been a warrior with the most powerful will. The 8 energy is, again, the sun. It's Leo. It's strength and courage. Your idealism is one of your weapons. Yeah. Again, this ticket, it's engraved with light codes. Only a few. It's just it's very selected access. But again, there's been a pass. Again, a divine masculine energy is coming through here. A leader. Someone has been on a really long journey, and they're coming to bring the good news. Again, this could be a part of your higher self and your masculine and feminine energies coming in together. This could be something that you're moving through in the third dimension that's merging something here. Many of you are starting new ventures. Opportunities are opening up, but it's for a higher purpose. Okay, and I feel like right now there is a big energy of divine counterparts, right, coming together. But this is here, okay, right underneath of spirit of the connection, the fated meeting, soulmates, and divine counterparts. And it has a lot to do with this Mercury and Sag energy, and then the Ace of Wands. It's a blast. It's a blast forward. Something is moving really, really quickly, okay? And finally, what is the regret? What's the regret? We have the Four of Swords. This spirit of the connections and this divine counterpart energy, definitely getting a lot of fire there. So if you do have a twin flame or whatever this fated meeting is, it's definitely, we're getting Mercury and Sag, we're getting any of the fire signs. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but that's the energy that's an alignment with that card. With the major arcana we have out here, the Magician, the Emperor, we definitely have Aries, we have Virgo and Gemini, Pisces, and Cancer. Fear keeps 4 horses at the service of a chariot under a cave. No, fear keeps 4 horses at the service of a chariot under a cane tied to a yoke. It also keeps many in servitude, whom I do not excuse. Yeah, there's someone that was ruled by fear, that's in regret here. Someone that can't move. There's someone that has a lot of excuses or that wants to explain why they had to do what they had to do. Or there could be someone that's in regret, that's in spiritual court or real court. Here we do have the Queen of Swords is coming out in the pre-shuffle meditative session. We have the Ace of Swords here. Okay, we have the Hangman here. So there is someone that could be under judgment or who is definitely being hung out to dry or being sacrificed here. Okay. Someone is being laid out and all have to witness something here. Possibly this Cancer. There's someone that's in regret. Whatever they were tied to or succumbed to is not enough. It's not a excuse. It's not getting them out of their legal troubles. It's definitely not getting them out of spiritual court. Someone is in regret that they can't begin again. Someone wants to give again. Someone wants to begin again with you or have another opportunity to do something. Hope transformed Horatius into a lion, a dragon, so that he had the bridge cut and went down, desiring the safety of his homeland. Someone wants to go back home. Someone wants to start back over. Someone wants to do it the right way, but it's too late. They're going down. What's that song coming through? I'm going down, down. We're going down, down, down. And we're just going down, swinging. I'm being the one with a bullet. Loaded gun complex. Cock it and pull it. Wow. Whoever this energy doesn't regret, they have a loaded gun complex. What's the regret? And what's the Four of... Jeez. Okay. It fell on the floor, but I think it's the Tower, which makes sense. Okay. Oh. No. It's actually the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. 4-4. Okay, so this is someone that's trapped. They're trapped. 4 in reverse. Someone can't get out of a trap. So someone is either in a sarcophagus, a coffin, which I'll leave that to your own interpretation. 4 of Swords, that is laid out in regret. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy. This is speaking of not being able to hold on to something any longer, having to give back what was taken. Something that was stored up that was unlawful is being returned. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something that's happening that this ability to see or to hold on to what's not yours or to manipulate will, it's no longer. Everything has to go where it belongs. Hope, when it comes together with reason, is the sweetest food for the heart that wears it. If it comes another way, it brings more suffering. Yeah. Someone has lost everything. Someone is suffering. Because the last card we have is the Ace of Swords, right? This is why someone is suffering, because of the truth, right? The first card that came out was the illusion, right? The elusive. Someone was too elusive for this illusion, and they saw through to the truth. Ace of Swords, right? The Knight of Hope and the Emperor. The ticket through the portal. And this energy that's in regret, in the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Swords, they're in regret because you're one. The divine blessing of inspiration and moving through the chaos. Someone is suffering because you're free. Because your mental space is free. You're free of a contract. You're protected. And everything that was promised to you is being given. Still, okay? Fear keeps a soul in such doubt that it has little reason to live happily because it never enjoys and it's always afraid. Fear. Why is this energy in regret and fear? And what are the consequences? Chariot in the reverse. Loss of a job or of a business. Unhappiness in the home. Some sort of arrest. Being detained. We already said Cancer energy. Could be a Libra of significance, this energy that's in regret. Capricorn, but then we have the Chariot, definitely Cancer. Okay. Someone can't move. Someone's not making it, or they thought they were making it. Someone can't get away. It says be careful when signing contracts. Difficulties in legal matters. Wow. Okay, so what's the potential? What's the outcome here? Potential outcome for this message. What's the potential outcome? The Six of Swords. Mercury in Aquarius. There is movement. Okay. The density is gone. Something is lifting. You're lightening up. The load is light. What's not meant to come with you isn't going. Another travel card. This is about transition and the path being clear, and there is this opening up of the channels, okay? Where there may have been confusion or feeling like there was some sort of density or layers between you and your higher self, there's a lifting, there's a clearing, and there's a safe passage, the rites of passage. Potential outcome. Yep, the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Hope. Well, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is all Earth, okay? So whatever this this ticket is, right? Whoever this big player is, this Emperor, this Knight of Hope, right? There has been a investment, okay, in you by this big player, this employer, or this partner, this divine masculine, or again, this higher consciousness that works through you or your star family, right? You're a wise investment. So this Eight of Pentacles is something that you've been working on. It's only gotten better. It's changing, but it will never be the same, but it's better. It's more evolved. And you could be experiencing this now, but there's definitely something that's about to be bestowed, just as you are going to be putting it on the back seat or giving up or shifting. Okay? That's the Eight of Pentacles. It's unmatched skill, unmatched focus, and it's also perfecting something, mastering something. Okay? You didn't even know that you were mastering something. I mean, you did, but you thought that maybe because you were ready to give up on it or to take the next level, that in some way it was a failure, but it was never that. It was never that. Hope keeps a body joint with a soul that would not love without it. And in the end, it always reaches the palm of victory. Hope gives by itself to the soul that which the soul deserves and desires. And it seems it already has it, and it finds no resistance. The Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, no resistance. You are connected to Source. You deserve what's coming in, and something is coming in quickly, and there's some force or being that has a story to tell, okay? And with it comes truth, balance. Divine advice to end the message. Divine advice to end the message. This scorned energy that's in regret cannot affect you. They've lost. Any other messages? Divine advice. Someone is desperate. They have been desperate. They're very scorned. But you're protected by your guides. You've been guided out. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. You've come through the dark. You've walked away or you're walking away, okay, toward this light, toward this truth. And the final card, new direction, walking right up to the sun, hand in hand. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You see yourself. Your shadow and your higher self walking hand in hand, walking up to the sun. We won't land. We won't land.